Hi there folks, and welcome back to Rebel's StarCraft 2 channel. Today I have another game for you between WhiteRa, playing as the orange Protoss, versus Naugrim, playing as the green Zerg. This will be another best of 3 matchup in the Razer StarCraft 2 beta domination, and this game will be on Meteopolis, which is initially a 4-player map. Players don't know where they're at. They are spawned closely by ground, so we will see how this will work out when both players find out. We've seen just one game in the Group C from this tournament, and what we saw WhiteRa losing this first game, so how will he play his second game? I'm casting this now in order, so it is like this game is played after the last game, so it might affect, you might see some effect of play somewhere when players get lazy in their APM, for example, for some games, so you might see that back on gameplay, or you just see some whacked crazy builds because players are secured of a win or a loss. Both players now scouting out their opponent's base, trying to zap down that spawning pool coming in and going for that gas around 14. I've seen that to be quite standard lately, or to go for that lair technology, or to go for that speedlings, for those speedlings, because if you make a lot of speedlings in the beginning, a lot of links in the beginning, that speed is a very good upgrade. You also very often then see players take off their drones off the gas to pump out some more links, if you really want to commit to those little animals. A little bit of early aggression from WhiteRa coming in now with one probe and a zealot, another zealot joining in versus 6 Zerglings. Zerglings just trying to get away, now getting reinforced. 8 Zerglings. Probe did sneak into the base, is able to go scout out what's happening, and we have kind of a slaughter going on here. So all the zealots got slaughtered by those Zerglings. If this probe was here in battle, he would have probably won him the game at this battle, because that probe counts for a full zealot almost, because it has so many health, and it takes off some hits off the Zerglings, and those zealots are so strong, so it probably would have killed those 4 remaining Zerglings. Now a new zealot now coming out, so 2 zealots versus 4 Zerglings, 2 more Zerglings coming in, so 2 versus 6 now, and Naugrim seems to be retreating. As we look at the production, Naugrim is getting an expansion and tacking up to roaches, following up after those Zerglings with early roaches, really trying to counter those zealots very good. And a second gateway from WhiteRa now coming in, the first sentry trying to scare away that overlord, and some early aggression from Naugrim trying to get back on WhiteRa for that over there. The roach is now coming up front, Zerglings trying to chase off those zealots, and a small battle going on here. Sentry now also joining in fights. Zealots no longer have any health left. Roaches did hit only probes, so so the zealots still survive to get some hits off. Sentry is able to get one roach down. Other roach also gets taken down, and WhiteRa keeps off this early aggression, but Naugrim did get this entry up without any problems. WhiteRa not even knowing it exists while he tags through into Robo Bay, so 2 gate road Robo Bay probably will put another gateway up to get out some more production when he will see the second base for Naugrim coming up. As we look army-wise, Naugrim did a kind of an all-in attack here, just relying on this spine crawler and the way he scared WhiteRa. That WhiteRa will not attack because his army is very small, just 2 roaches, some queens and this spine crawler. More zerglings now streaming in, so that was a WhiteRa's window of opportunity, but he had to get that immortal out before he pushed. Naugrim probably knew this because he did show those roaches. 2 more roaches now waiting here. As we look at the productions, Naugrim is just droning up and building more spine crawlers, trying to get some static defense. I do not see an observer yet. More immortals being built by WhiteRa, while more roaches are being produced by Naugrim. The good counter coming into play here for WhiteRa. And will Naugrim see this in time? He did not see the robo come up yet. He didn't see any immortals yet because it just stood here. And this stalker looked like he kept back. He did see, probably did see 1 immortal there. So what change will we see in Naugrim's play when he sees those immortals coming in? Being the hard counter against the roach, maybe some more zerglings. We do see some more zerglings coming in. WhiteRa now putting up his expansion, knowing the zerg is up to something, and more scouting zerglings are moving in for Naugrim.